Hey guys, I'm back. Another day, another video. So, wow. There's very little to talk about today. Work was dead, apart from one little incident. Not going to name names or anything. So, I install on... when was it? Tuesday. So Wednesday was a public holiday. Tuesday, me and a colleague installed an electric lock system to a, let's call it an office door. So this system, sorry, 5 seconds. Stupid tag system doesn't want to work. Sorry about this. Yeah. So this system that we install includes a unlock with an electric strike and an intercom system. Now, when I went to initially see everything and quote on everything, I told them that their shop fitters had installed the wrong type of doors. They were a bit yuck, not quite the right thing for the job, but they said do it anyway, so I did it. Now, because of the amount of play in the doors, I had to install stops to make sure the doors don't rattle, and because of the amount of movement, they were actually going so badly out, it would jam the electric lock system. This was purely not the fault of me, not the fault of the electric lock system that I installed. It's purely for the fact that the doors were so badly done. There was so much movement in the actual doors that this happened. So stops were installed and everything was perfect when I left. Tested a whole bunch of times with all the required managers and all the bits and pieces, and everything was signed off. I get a phone call this morning. No, everything, it's intermittent, the electric lock. So I found out, oh no, the intercom works. When you hit the button, everything sounds like it should sound, but sometimes it opens, sometimes it doesn't. So think about this and I go, okay, well, I think I know what's happening. And so I go. Turns out over the public holiday, they've had shop fitters in, and shop fitters have decided to start stuffing at the door. What they've done is they've installed extra pad bolts on the door and removed all my carefully placed stops in the door. So yeah, I therefore had to then deal with a higher up who didn't physically want to talk to me, who gave through a third party gave me lip. So I went above them. And yeah, because of the amount of work we do for the company, I got to know the higher ups, and yeah, so at least issue was solved, i.e. we are now re-quoting to fix the bugger ups that the shop fitters made. So that was yeah, it was eventful. Other than that, I actually have done absolutely nothing. Sat in the shop all day. It was so quiet. It's actually not even funny. Maybe this rain that we had today just kept everyone away from town. I mean, a little bit of rain and yeah. So yeah. Vape related, some Uber specials happening over this week from different companies. I'm not naming names, but yeah, some nice specials going on. Nothing that I particularly want to buy. One thing I wanted to buy, it's pretty, but I don't think I'm gonna. I've bought way too much recently. Otherwise, usual thing. Vaping on today. Unicorn Frappe. Nice juice. Not for everyone that I found out. Somebody was selling their bottle. Bought it, vaped a little bit, didn't like it, so they're selling it. So yeah, it just shows you how juice is with different people. Juices love-hate. You either love it or you hate it. There's really not much in between. I mean, there's so many juices that I've had that I sort of you don't really go back to. It's not memorable. So it is a hate thing. It's not that it's okay. It's I'll never vape on it again. So it's kind of forgettable. Not really a love-hate, more of a love-forget-hate. Sorry, words. Very few juices I will go back to, judging from the amount of juice I have vaped on and the amount of juice that I've bought for a second time. I mean, in the beginning everything tastes good, to be honest, barring one or two. I mean, there was a juice in the beginning that I truly and utterly despised. But everything tastes good, and your palate starts to get tuned in, and you get to learn what you like and what you don't like, and you go back and you vape on some of those juices, and you go, what did I like so much about this juice? So you remember liking it. You remember, and then initially you remember going, oh, this was good juice. This is nice juice. And you see it on special, and you go, well, I'll buy that again, I liked it, and you vape it, and it's not there anymore. It's not. So yeah, I do speak a lot about juice. Otherwise, vaping, yeah, I mean, there's one mod I was looking at, and judging by a lot of things, you must have seen at some point, I would have showed you my Tesla Punk 220 watt mod, and it has its drawbacks, which I don't really care about. I love the mod. It's big, yes. It's heavy, yes. Love it. I love it. It's pretty. It hits hard. I love it. They brought out a single battery version of it, an 85 watt version that oh god, this thing is, it's just as pretty as the big one. It's obviously going to be lighter, but as much as I want it, I don't want it because I really have no need for it. A single battery mod is quite hefty. It's just not what I need. I never really needed single battery regulated mods. It's just never been in the wheelhouse for me. I mean, it's different when it comes to Skwonkers. Skwonkers, when you start going dual battery, they start getting absolutely massive. And so that's why I'll only go single battery if it's a Skwonker but single battery regulated, dysregulated mods is just not for me. It's not. I don't think I found in my vaping life an application for it. But yeah, there's very little coming out that's really been good enough for me to go I want it, or just seeing it and going, I really want that. I can find a place in my life for that. Now, but I think I'm going to try to save up as much as possible for Joburg, and when I go up to Joburg I might go a little bit overboard, but I think it's more, Joburg's going to be more for the being there, being in the vibe and the crowd, and seeing what's what, meeting new people, that type of thing. So yeah, longer video than expected, but hell, until next time, keep it cloudy.